From WXII 12 News, this is breaking news.
Breaking news on this Thursday takes us to Pinnacle, where a crash near exit 123 has shut down US 52 in both directions.
Emergency crews responded to the call around 4:15. The extent of any injuries are unknown at this time, but we do know emergency crews say air care was called in.
The North Carolina Department of Transportation says the impact to traffic right now is high, and the road is not expected to reopen tonight until 8:30. Also happening now, Burlington. Williams High School students there now on their way home, thankfully, tonight after being under lockdown. Advice from the Burlington Police Department.
Some scary moments for sure for them. Alamance Burlington School says that police assisted with a search for a possible weapon on school grounds related to an off-campus altercation that happened last night. Dismissal was delayed, and then small groups of students were allowed out to the buses in an orderly fashion less than an hour ago.
Well, plans for school bus drivers to protest in Guilford County early next week might not happen after all.
Yeah, this comes after we told you earlier this week about 140 bus drivers were planning not to come to work, all in protest for higher wages.
But a union representing the drivers says that walkout now is not going on as planned. Let's go to Steve King live tonight. He spoke with both sides. Steve, what changed here so last minute?
Well, Guilford County Association of Educators president says that the walkout for next Monday and Tuesday has been called off. Meanwhile, Teamsters Local 391, a union representing 60% of Guilford County schools' bus drivers, says that a walkout was never planned because it would break state law. Now, we will hear from a bus driver in a moment, but first we will see a statement provided by Sharon Contreras, the superintendent of Guilford County Schools. She says about bus drivers and the canceled walkout, quote, "Their work is vitally important and they deserve better pay and to be treated with dignity and respect. I'm proud and grateful that our drivers always put the needs of our students first, and I plan to keep fighting for better pay and more training for these dedicated employees."
Overall, I'm actually excited. I'm excited that we are actually able to come to a resolution. Again, we did not want to do the walkout. That's something that we would never do. We all love our kids. That's something that we have been doing for years, me 13 years. So to actually be able to sit down with the superintendent and other leaders and come to a resolution, I'm happy.
I asked Harmon what he meant exactly by resolution. He says the fact that they are entering talks with school district leaders about higher compensation is a step toward a resolution. Earlier this week, some bus drivers told us that 146 of them would not show up to work Monday or Tuesday and instead would make their voices heard outside county commission chambers for higher wages. But now, after this week's talks, union members say they'll join bus drivers in a meeting with county commissioners, school district leaders, and state delegates in Guilford County on Monday to talk about higher wages for bus drivers. However, County Commission Board Chair Alan Branson says he is not aware of any meeting being set in stone at this point. Now, Superintendent Contreras says that while the walkout is canceled as of now, there could be some delays for bus routes on Monday and Tuesday because of confusion because of the previously planned walkout. Teamsters Local 391 representatives say they do not condone a walkout and they did not organize one, but they cannot guarantee that all bus drivers will be doing their normal bus routes come Monday and Tuesday. Reporting live in Greensboro, Steve King, WXII 12 News.
Steve, thank you. Next to Winston-Salem, where police are looking for the person or people who fired a gun at the Bojangles on Walkertown Road. It happened this afternoon. Police and Forsyth County deputies responded to the restaurant at around noon after calls came in reporting a shooting. Deputies say they did see people running away from the scene and a white vehicle leaving the area. Police say the suspect's vehicle was later spotted at the 500 block of North Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Police say no one was injured.
Several Greensboro police officers are now on administrative leave as investigators look into a shooting that happened along a busy roadway.
And we brought this to you last night as breaking news that unfolded during rush hour on Business 85. The chief of police, Wayne Scott, says an officer of his tried to stop a speeding pickup truck, but the driver didn't pull over. Investigators say the truck ran off the road at least twice, then hit at least one other car before wrecking on the median, not far from Randleman Road.
An officer then got out to check on that driver. That's when investigators say the driver shot at the officer. Officers fired back and ended up hitting that suspect. The suspect is now in the hospital recovering from serious injuries. None of the officers were injured.
A Kernersville woman is facing a number of charges this evening after a crash that led to the death of a 50-year-old man earlier this month. Kernersville police responded to the wreck on NC 66 South back on November 8th. William Bowles, in another vehicle on a motorcycle, died as a result of his injuries later in the hospital. The driver of the car is now facing a number of charges, including felony death by vehicle, felony serious injury by vehicle, DWI, and failure to yield the right-of-way on a left turn.
A man is now behind bars for a murder that happened back in October. Greensboro police shared that Alan Brown is now being charged in the death of Steve Barnett, who was found unconscious in the front yard of a place located on West Terrell Street on October 26. Barnett died later on that day. Brown now faces first-degree murder charges and is being held without bond. A woman is in critical condition after being hit by a vehicle in Burlington, where police tell us the woman was walking on Davis Street when she was hit by a car around 5:30 last night. No charges have been filed.
If you're an animal lover, this next story is hard to hear. A man from Advance is facing felony animal cruelty charges tonight. Deputies in Davie County say he kicked a dog, causing serious injuries. James Doherty appeared in court this morning. He could get 39 months in prison and is due back in court in early 2020. Medical records indicate the dog suffered life-threatening injuries and internal bleeding because the kick was so hard. Doctors say it is likely the dog would have died had someone not rushed it to a vet. Family says they're distraught, but they're also not surprised that it got to this point.
Yes, because there's been several incidences. They are unreasonable. They have threatened animals many times before. It's all been verbal threats, but it was just a matter of time before he reacted.
We did reach the suspect by phone. He had no comment. He is working to get an attorney before his next court date, which is in January. A home destroyed by a fire in High Point is now the focus of a State Bureau of Investigation probe.
Kirsten Gutierrez is live on Fallen Court, not too far from Country Club Drive. And Kirsten, why is the SBI involved in this particular case?
Now they're working on determining a cause, so the fire marshal asked the SBI to come in because the damage to this home was just so extensive. Now they've been here since the fire started around 8 yesterday. Now they even brought in an accelerant tracking canine. The fire marshal says the dog found something, but they're not sure what it was. The fire started again at the back of the house last night. Crews worked hard to put it out, but it spread too quickly and the home is a total loss. Now we spoke with the homeowner who was obviously upset, and he says that there were 2 dogs inside at the time. One got out and they're still looking for the other one. That homeowner moved in January and is staying with someone else during this time. Now the fire marshal is waiting for that sample that was sent off for evidence today to investigate, to finish this investigation, and then they will figure out the cause of the fire here at this house. Now we will stay on that and continue to bring the latest as soon as we know more. Live in High Point, Kirsten Gutierrez, WXI 12 News.